All right, more training camp updates. Let's get into it. Sean McVay announced that Matthew Stafford will also be sitting out of practice this week with his back soreness and that the team will take a week-to-week approach with him. Sean McVay added that he is not concerned about his week 1 status and that the team is just taking an extra cautious approach with this. And of course, even with all that, this is still causing widespread panic on social media because, well, given Stafford's age and because people understand that Sean McVay has a tendency to, let's just say, not always share the entire story with situations like this. But I am not panicking yet because, well, we are still 6 weeks away from the start of the regular season. Well, as we know, Matthew Stafford is a seasoned vet entering year 17 in the league. He doesn't need a full training camp to be ready to go for the regular season. He has been through this whole thing many times before. This is not his first rodeo. If it's mutually agreed upon between him, the coaching staff, and the training staff that he needs a little bit of extra time at the beginning of training camp in order to get his body right and make sure that he is as fresh as possible for the start of the regular season and beyond, and that's totally fine with me. I'll tell you what, if he is still not practicing by the time joint practices with the Cowboys come around on August 5th, then I will start to get concerned. Until then, I'm not worried. If there was a game happening this week, I fully believe that he would play, but because we are still 6 weeks away from the start of the regular season, I believe that the team is trying to not push things too much this early into training camp. Matthew Stafford is tough as nails, even at his age. Just remember, this is the same guy who just last season suffered 4 cracked ribs early in the week 15 game. He finished that game and played in 4 more games after this through the cracked ribs, and none of us had any idea until after the Rams season ended. All of this to say that back soreness will not stop Matthew Stafford from being ready to go for the start of the regular season. In other news, both cornerback Ahkello Witherspoon and rookie inside linebacker Chris Pooh Paul Jr. are both dealing with calf strains and have missed practice. Ahkello Witherspoon is considered day to day, and I'm not too worried about his situation. He is an experienced vet at this point who should be returning back to practice very soon, and he will be good to go. In terms of Chris Pooh Paul, this doesn't seem like a serious situation either, but the Rams are taking a cautious approach with him as well. And with him being a rookie, he needs to get back to practice as soon as possible so that he can get as many reps as he possibly can to be ready to go for the start of the regular season. Right now, Omar Speights and Nate Landman are expected to be the week 1 starters at inside linebacker, which is not a surprise. However, I would like to get Chris Pooh Paul Jr. back at practice as soon as possible so that he can get up to speed as well. As mentioned earlier, we are still 6 weeks away from the start of the regular season, so everybody just relax. I just wanted to hop on here and share with you all as to what is going on currently. Things are fine. Let me know your thoughts on all this. And as always, go Rams.